How's it going, everyone? Today's focus is K1 Crew Quarters, Master Law Sector, doing champions of Barrier and Overload. We're doing this as a Void Warlock, using a auto rifle. Any auto rifle works, I just happen to have one, Demolitionist, and Headstone, which works out pretty well. Not a bad one. Wavesplitter for anti-overload when it's overcharged. We'll use our, it's also an auto rifle for anti-barrier. And then Commemoration for our machine gun, which will be our anti-overload. And then high resilience, high discipline, keep you alive, do the grenade energy, and high recovery so you can regen health fast and keep your class ability going. You really want that discipline active as high as you can, as you want the Contraverse hold. This will give you a damage reduction as you're charging, so if you're charging grenade, it does really well. 2 grenade kickstarts work the absolute best, like these 3 together are insane with Controversial. I wouldn't run anything else with Controversial, like I wouldn't run weapon surges, it won't work as well. But it does a ton of damage. Your grenades will be back all day long. It's super, super nice. We're all about throwing grenades, doing tons of ability damage. Any Nova Bomb you want, any to keep you alive, any glide you want. Melee doesn't do anything for Void, unfortunately. Vortex grenade is going to need to be your bread and butter here with Contraverse hold. And you also need Chaos Accelerant so you can charge those Vortex grenades going. So throw grenades all day long. Your grenade kills will give you Devour. Devour will keep you alive, regen your health at all times. Undermining will weaken the target so you do more damage. When you get the grenade kills, it'll give you volatile rounds, which is more damage with void weapons. If the void weapon is not intrinsically overload, for example, this right here is taking care of overloads, it will not do anti-barrier. If you take off overload machine gun, then it will do anti-barrier, but it'll still do the damage. So make sure to count that in. And then Remnant will give you the longer duration with your grenades, so they'll come up faster. And then if you do 2 ticks of it, it'll proc your Controversial twice, which is kind of cool. And then Obscurity gives you that finisher whenever you want to use a finisher, stealth, and get out of a sticky situation. It's really helpful. For your mods, you can run whatever you kind of want here. I would say probably stay, if you can run charged up, you can for more ability uptime, what I like for the kickstarts. But if you're having issues with survivability, which shouldn't be a problem really for Void, then you can switch that in for 2 resist mods or whatnot. But 2 solar's pretty good, 1 solar, 1 void's pretty good. You're going to be pretty tanky, it won't be a problem. You can switch your mods if you like from Dynamo to Ashes Assets if you want more grenade up, if you want more super uptime, sorry. If you want heavy ammo finder, I like a heavy ammo finder and Dynamo. Works out really well for the combination, but if I'm gonna run I want all super ability all the time, I'm gonna run double Ashes Assets and go crazy. So Dynamo, Ashes Asset, kind of flip-flop depending on what you want. I like to be closer to combat, so Dynamo works out really well. 2 Absolutions keep my abilities going. You don't have to run that. You can run whatever you like down here. I just like Absolutions with Recuperation to keep me alive. If you really trust your Devour, you can take off Recuperation and put on like Orbs of Restoration, which I like to do most of the time. But if you want to play more safe, then you can do Recuperation for the Orb pickups, and that way you're never gonna die. So it's pretty safe build. So let's go right into it. Should be a nice smooth run to end the season off a little bit. We're getting to that point where this is going to be the last of K1 Crew Quarters of the season. But I look forward to next season, see what we got for the next law sector. Should be pretty good. Let me know in the comments below what you're looking forward to. Alright, here we go. Let's just make sure we can use our primary weapon as we want for red bars. We can use our machine gun for the overload. We're gonna do massive amount of damage here, so let's keep throwing out your Contraverse hold, healing rift. You won't be able to heal at all. You can also use your Wavesplitter and just pummel everything as long as it's overcharged. Everything will just be nuked. Same with the overload. It's overcharged, means it's gonna stun him. Where is he at? There we go. We'll let him healing. Shanks will die to the grenade and then give us our Devour active. Gonna go crazy with it. Now we're gonna have the overload spawn here or on the far side. Looks like it is on the far side this time, which is okay. So we're gonna throw a grenade out. We want to make sure it's in the. We want to get the overload inside the grenade if we can. If not, it's still okay. You want to hit everything like an absolute truck. This is the, oh, you guys heard that? I think that's the exotic Ingram sound. Oh, it is. Sweet. That's lucky. Wish I can get the luck on my other tune, but that's still good. Usually I would focus the barrier champion first, but since he decided to give the barrier to... Oh, I did that wrong. Since the barrier went to other targets, we're okay. Oh, I usually don't want to go in the air like that. Since he gave the barrier to these other red bars instead, it worked out for us. That way we can just take out the overload without issue. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grenade the barrier, do large enough damage to break the barrier. Our grenade will kill everything else. Give us our Devour active. Oops. Guess it didn't. It's okay. Big damage, and we're in a good spot. Okay. So now, grenade energy, we're in a good spot for... Oh, these things are stealth, that's why I can't see them. Die! Now we have red bars at a farther distance, so I would say use your heavy if you want. You can use your Wavesplitter for anything that's medium ranged. We want to make sure we have Devour active if we're going to go fight over here. And then once we go a little bit further, those targets on the far side are going to... There they are. Very careful of these, because they hurt. It's gonna die, and we'll just super it down. Make sure to stun the overload, because we want those missiles to do full damage. Where volatile rounds doesn't give you anti-barrier because your machine is doing anti-overload, thanks to your machine. Your machine gun is doing anti-overload thanks to your artifact. But it still does the big damage boost, so definitely give it definitely keep trying to get volatile active as much as you can with those grenade kills, because it's definitely still worth it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is try to get as much damage on the barrier as we can, because we want that shield going up. Oh, there you are. Thank you. Oop. Really wanted that tiger shank. Come on, recovery. I have a bunch of recovery. It should be a-okay here. Ouch. Okay, we're gonna destroy the barrier here and then absolutely go after all these other targets. Come on. Oh, okay, not good to be in the air. There you go. Now we're in a good spot. Now we have Devour active. Now we can just stun that guy and then go crazy on this barrier. Boom. Ah. As long as our grenades are doing damage, it should fully recharge everything. So watch it just go up. Almost fully recharged without me having to do anything. Be plenty of ammo here. I just want to bait out not these targets. Need to find the barrier in a good spot. Now we're in a good spot. Sweet. See the little, like, stutter there? That means he's gonna use his shield soon. I'll let everything die to grenade so we can get Devour. Now it's just boss damage. So I'll do it the grenade way and just let it kind of do most of the work so you see how much damage it's doing. And kind of just uptime, it's crazy. And then, oop. Then I'll just nuke boss. All the orbs. Now it's overcharged, and we'll nuke it with the weapon for the last percentage. It's just... It's just boss health just nukes. So pretty decent run. Warlock does pretty well. You could probably speed it up if you really want to go a little faster, play a little more dangerous with it. If you use your finishers, you can get that stealth going on, so you can kind of do some crazy things. But let me know in the comments below what you think of Void Warlocks. Really don't need the artifact as much, so they'll still be good next season. And as always, hope you have a fantastic day.